Oh,
nice.
Hmm.
Heaven. I'm in heaven. Welcome to a very fun episode of Off Air with Sisanie. I am here with Ken, who is chef and director at True World Foods, Los Angeles. And as you can kind of see, we are going to make some sushi today. So hi, Ken. Welcome.
How's it going, Sisanie?
How are you?
Good. Just trying to stay safe, healthy.
Yeah, safe, healthy.
Yes.
I feel like everyone, I don't know what it is about this quarantine, but a lot of my friends are making their own sushi at home. And
Yeah.
it's like become a new trend because obviously we can't go out to restaurants right now. We're going to be making a few different types of rolls today, right?
Yes. Well, what we're making is actually temaki, which is like a hand roll. So it's a little bit different from actually making rolls, this is going to be a lot easier. And this is something that anyone can pretty much do very easily. A good example of this would be basically like if you're doing tacos at home, it's almost exactly the same thing. You're just preparing the ingredients and everyone's just kind of putting it together in their hand. You just sit around the table. Very simple. So I'll just show you basically how to cut everything. It's very simple because it's going to go on a roll. It's not like you're cutting it for sashimi or anything. You don't have to use a nice knife.
Right.
Just use very simple tools. And I can go over the tools if you want.
So you told me to get like a wooden spoon.
Yes.
All right. And then any type of knife, any type of chef knife?
Yeah, like a flat knife is ideal.
Okay.
You got a flat knife.
And then I have two different cutting boards because we have different types of fish that you said that we can mix.
Yeah. The first thing is obviously the rice. So I made some rice ahead of time. Now I know that you already have your rice prepared.
Right.
But, you could just kind of follow through with what we do.
Great.
And then this is the sushi. It's actually a sushi powder that comes with it. Now this, after you use it, you can always seal it again, and then you can put it back in the fridge. It would need to be refrigerated.
Okay, good to know.
I will just cut this open. If you have one of these for mixing the rice, otherwise the spoon, I will use this one. Now you want it to be a little bit wet because it's gonna.
But I don't need to do this part, right? Because my rice is already done.
No, you don't have to do it. I can just quickly do it. So I just have some rice, right? And now this technically you put in 1 tablespoon to 300 grams of rice. But when you're doing it at home, I mean, I'm sure most housewives, you do it based on, you taste it, and if you like it, you just kind of, so I'll just put a little bit, just kind of eye it.
Nice.
And then mix it up. Now, when you mix this, the key things is you don't want to smash it. You want to kind of, it's almost like you're slicing. And if it would be ideal if you had some kind of fan to kind of fan it down too, just kind of cool it down.
Really?
Yeah, you want to cool it down a little bit, just because it's hot.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's I think that's pretty good. So now we can prepare the ingredients. Tuna. We'll go with the tuna. The red one?
Yeah, I think that's this one, right?
Yes. So this is going to be for a hand roll. So it doesn't have to look pretty. You could just, normally chefs actually do it this way and they slice it like that. But, that's a little hard. So what you do is you just very simply just cut it like this. If possibly try to do it in one go. Here, I can do it kind of diagonally. Maybe that's easier to see.
Do I go against the grain or with the grain?
Go against the grain. And you can kind of cut it a little thick, actually, because this is going to go in a roll. It doesn't have to be thin or anything like that. You can cut it fairly thick. It can even go thicker if you wanted.
How many of these do you want to do? The whole thing?
Well, you could. Let's just do a few, just because this is just an example.
And for everybody that's watching right now, we're going to have a discount code. We'll pop that up right now on the screen, and you can get 10% off the Temaki hand roll sets. And you can make your own sushi at home like we're doing right now, which I think is so cool. So how many pieces did you get there, Ken?
I got like 10 little slices. I mean, you can cut those in half, basically.
Okay,
just cut right down the middle.
Got it.
Let's get the next fish.
All right.
I think I saw you have the tilapia.
Yeah, is that this guy?
Yes. So, okay, I'll get the same.
And Do I need to re-clean my knife after each fish?
Yes. You always want to clean your knife. And this would also be the same. You would cut against the grain, and you can just cut straight down. And preferably try not to do too much of this, too much going back and forth. You should be able to do it one or two, like just kind of one.
Okay.
Two. You'll get like pieces like this.
Yes.
Try not to push down. You let the knife slide.
Got it.
The knife has to slide, and it'll naturally cut the fish.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yep. The knife does its job.
Yes. Let's go into the egg. This is actually really easy to cut. It's very soft. You just cut it straight down like that. And again, you'll cut this one in half as well. So you're just making these strips.
What is this called again?
This is the tamago. It's kind of like the egg custard. It's kind of a sweet, savory.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Just do a few, and then I think that should be enough. And I'm just kind of putting them on plates like this, so just so you know.
Okay.
Did you get these, the crab?
Yes, I did get that, and they're all like individually wrapped.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just. This is just really simple. I mean, I would just take this and literally just. You can just open them up. Listen. You know, in Japan, like most families, you know, they're Japanese people aren't sushi chefs naturally. Like, so they when they say they're gonna have sushi that night, a lot of times it just means that they're gonna do hand rolls at their house. And so it's kind of like Taco Tuesday, taco night. You know, like you're gonna do tacos.
I love it.
They just kind of get the ingredients, just cut it up, just chop it up, and then kind of all sit around the table and put their own sushi together, their hand rolls together.
I love that.
Now the eel, you usually want to cut it straight down the middle.
Okay.
So you just kind of work your way down. The easiest way is just diagonally, so you get it because you want it to be like roughly around like an inch or two long.
Okay.
So you just gotta cut it. Let me see if I can get diagonal, like just kind of diagonally. So you're getting a. And then the last thing is really just if you want, we can make some spicy mayo because a lot of people like spicy mayo. I'll just get a bowl. And, maybe it's good to have a spoon. And then just depending on how spicy you want it, you can use some sriracha, or I have some chili paste that I'll just mix in with it.
And where does the fish come from? So like people that are ordering these Temaki hand roll sets, is all the fish out of LA or where?
So our Chilled Foods gets it from Japan. Some of the fish comes from Japan. Some of it's local. Some of it's from all over the world. You know, Chilled Foods we've been in the industry for over 40 years. We've been one of the pioneers actually of the industry. So when it comes to seafood, like sushi grade seafood, like we've been in the game for a while. So
I mean, you can tell the fish. I mean, I haven't even tasted it yet. It looks so fresh.
It's really
so
good.
clean. Yeah.
So just to explain, I'll show you first a typical hand roll, which is, as you may have seen in restaurants, it's a cone shape. Usually in that kind of a cone shape, and I'll show you an example.
Okay, mine is not that long anymore.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. You know, in that case, then let's just do the short one, because I actually prefer the short.
Oh, I shouldn't have done all of those.
It's okay, no problem. You put a little sushi rice on one side, and then just put a little bit on the end, like this.
Alrighty.
I'll just put a little bit of tuna, like that. You know, you're just gonna put it right in the middle. Maybe like that. And then, you know, I might just put a little bit of a spicy mayo. And what you do is this bottom left corner, and you're gonna want to bring it over here.
Okay.
Oh,
nice.
And this is your typical kind of hand roll.
Beautiful.
Cone shape. Now I'm going to show you what I like to do, and it's a lot easier.
Okay.
Just put a little bit of rice, and it's just literally like a taco. You're just going to literally just hold it like a taco.
Okay.
So you just put some rice on one side, like this, and then just get your ingredient. Tuna, something like that. You can put some wasabi if you want, if you don't want. And then you literally just, and you just dip it in. There you go.
I love that.
And if you want, you can also do a non-carb. You can just do a lettuce wrap. You can just have some green leaf lettuce and just put the ingredients in it and just kind of roll it in your hand.
I love that.
Soy sauce. So, cheers. Enjoy.
All right.
Itadakimasu.
That's so good.
No.
Heaven. I'm in heaven. When someone orders the Temaki hand roll set, what can they expect to get in their kit? I know that like I got all of the fish, but he essentially will just get a certain amount, right?
It's a set for to feed about 10 to 15 people. You can actually keep it for a second day or a third day, maybe even, as long as it's properly refrigerated. It'll come with tuna, bluefin tuna, izumi diet, or tilapia, shrimp, crab sticks, unagi. And it'll come with seaweed, rice. It'll be the dry rice, so you would have to cook it yourself,
right?
And, as well as the vinegar powder, actually. So then that would also yes.
Okay.
And also some wasabi. It'll come with a bag of wasabi. This is actually really good quality wasabi. So I would definitely.
Yeah, I was looking at this bag of wasabi. Like, this looks amazing.
That you can use that for a while, and that's a good quality wasabi.
Nice. That's really cool.
That's what it would come with. You know, it comes frozen, and so you would want to get it the day before. You want to defrost it in the refrigerator overnight. I would definitely try to keep it in paper towel as much as possible, just to absorb all the water, because water is what damages the fish.
Yeah.
Except for the eel. The eel is already barbecued. You don't want to. Just the fish you would want to.
So this is my leftover fish that we didn't use. Did I wrap it properly to?
Perfect. That's perfect. Yes. Rich? Yep. Paper towel and then plastic wrap is the best.
Cool.
Again, it's trueworldfoodsla.com, and it'll have you can click on Temaki set, and it'll have what comes with it, everything that I just explained, and yeah, we have some minimums and some delivery instructions that'll all be on the website that you can see. So,
yeah, I mean, delivery was nice. I got text messages from and like alerted as soon as it was, and a picture that it was on my doorstep. So it was like,
nice.
Contactless delivery. So I think that's something that a lot of customers are
sure
thinking about these days. It was so easy to get this fish to my house. So such a fun, creative thing that you guys are doing over at True World Foods Los Angeles. So thanks again. We had so much fun. And everybody use my promo code. You'll get 10% off. And it was just something fun and different to do with the family. So if you have kids, this is like such a fun dinner to make with kids.
Oh, one other thing I just want to mention is you can also order a la carte as well if you don't want to get the full set. As well as you can also pick up. If you can't meet the minimum, you can also come to the True World Foods location and pick it up as well. So that's also an option.
Fantastic.
So make sure I let you know. Okay.
Well, thank you again, Ken. It was so nice to meet you.
Thank you so much, Sisanie.
Everybody else, hopefully you got some tips here, and now go order your sushi.